Meet Nick Gregorich.
Hi, my name is Nick Gregorich. I'm a postdoctoral researcher at Oak Ridge National Laboratory. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, where I went on to get my bachelor's in chemical engineering from the University of Michigan. I then had an internship in Metro Detroit that exposed me to research, which then inspired me to pursue a PhD in chemical engineering here at Clemson University, where I graduated with my PhD in May of 2023.
Born with sensory neural hearing loss, Nick's path to his PhD was a little unconventional, as he shared with his fellow graduates when he delivered the student address at his doctoral commencement ceremony.
Our journeys to this stage come in all different shapes and sizes, and I am here to tell you mine was far from perfect. 9 years ago, I was working the deli counter at an Italian market, slicing cold cuts in the Detroit metropolitan area without a college degree and a lot of uncertainty towards my future and what life had in store for me. I had just been placed on mandatory leave from the University of Michigan for a fourth time and struggled horribly with my mental well-being.
Until a former professor convinced him to try one more time. He got his bachelor's degree, but he wasn't sure what was next. Then he got an internship where he was exposed to research for the first time, and he was inspired to pursue his PhD.
Clemson took a gamble on me. My GPA overall was still less than a 3.0, and so I applied for like 13 schools. I had no idea if I was gonna get in, and the fact that Clemson took the time to actually go through my whole application and realize that I was able to come here and be a successful PhD student is something that I will forever be grateful for.
Nick credits the mentoring he received at Clemson a major factor in his personal transformation. As a researcher,
So being here and working under Eric Davis, it introduced me to how to do independent research and how to drive a project, in directions for, the success of the project and thinking forward with further opportunities for funding and creating, closing gaps in a research field that necessarily weren't there before.
and as a leader.
And then also, I had no experience with managing people before. I had no idea what I was doing. I had never mentored anybody before. I had never led a team. And so I was a participant in the 3-minute thesis competition. And as a result of that, I was introduced to Dr. Tia DeMoss, who then mentored me during my time in the Graduate Student Government Organization, where I was the Director of Research Initiatives for 2 years. And that has carried into my time at Oak Ridge, where now I've become a co-PI on my first $1 million grant.
And how does Nick want to leverage his transformation in service to others?
Dr. Nicholas Ethan Gregorich.
One, I want to convince people that they can go back to school and turn their life around at any moment that they decide to, but also, I want to show other deaf and hard of hearing people that, you can pursue a STEM degree, you can pursue a PhD and be a professor at an academic institution or a staff scientist at a national lab. The resources are available for you to be successful.